It's not about you. Day One Journey, episode 1570. Let's go. Well, what I want to share with you today is something that I remind myself every now and then. Well, it's so easy to take things personally. And I had several conversations with friends in the past when I shared with them that, well, it's very hard for me to take things personally. I just understand that people are too caught up with their own things. People have their own challenges, their own problems, and actually, in most cases, I have no idea what they are, because they are theirs. You know, I actually don't know what's happening behind closed doors, and I just assume they have their own things. So when someone is being, for example, rude to me, it's probably not about me. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they didn't sleep at night. Maybe they are a little bit sick. Maybe they just fought with their parents. I don't know what's happening. It's probably not about me. Well, some it might be, but I think in most cases it's not about me. And for example, I just talked with a friend and I said to her that, for example, if there's a fight, or well, if I'm with a heated conversation with a good friend or a life partner, and they are very frustrated about something, I would let them vent. I would let them speak. One reason I shared was I want to be listened to. Therefore, I want them to know that I listen to them. How can you listen to someone if you don't think that they are listening to you? So that was only one thing that I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm trying to actually listen and give them the feeling that I'm listening so they can listen to me afterwards, that they would want to listen to me afterwards. This is where I try to optimize. This is where I try to be a better communicator. But my friend just said, well, it's not just about that. I sort of already know that this is probably not necessarily about me and probably not entirely about me. So I let them vent, I let them share, I let them get it out of the system so they can be, in a sense, done with it. And then we can dive in. Then it's something else. But I'm not. You know why? One of the most frustrating thing that I see sometimes is when people lack patience to actually listen to the whole story. You know, like listen to everything. You know, like we all saw this in the movie. We all see this in the movies. You know. The romantic comedies that, you know, in the middle of the movie, one person said to the other one something and they didn't really get it, and somehow they didn't manage to explain all the story because the other side was too I don't know, offended to listen. You know, it just, even though I do like this movie sometimes for other reasons, I think it's just a reminder how sometimes ridiculous it is, you know? Just listen to the end. Now, I understand people are caught up with their own emotions. And sometimes they are caught up with their own emotions because the other side was being emotional as well, and maybe they said hurtful things and then they got offended, and this is like a cycle. I try not to open this cycle. I try not to get to take things personally. Now, I will mention this bracket. Yeah, like the fact that I don't take things personally doesn't mean that I'm a robot. It doesn't mean that I don't feel my feelings. And it doesn't mean that I will stay with the same person forever because I have patience. No, I can make decisions. This is totally different. I can still make decisions. I can still make a decision that I don't want to be with this specific person as a life partner, because every Monday or Thursday they find a new reason to lash out. I'll probably let them vent for the first 10, 20, whatever times, but I can still come up with a decision after, I don't know, a specific time that, well, I actually don't want this, or maybe I'll talk to them about this, you know. I don't find it comfortable when you do this, this, and this. Do you understand this is a challenge? Or, you know, like, I might still make a decision. But it's not out of the emotion of the moment. It's about understanding my priorities. I'll ask myself, do I want to be in this relationship when this, and this happens every week? Do I want to be there? Do I want to be in a relationship where the other side doesn't take any responsibility for what happens? I can still make decisions, but at the same time, I try not to take things personally, and which in many cases helps me not to get offended and not to get, to stay objective and actually listen, and actually understand the other side, and actually understand the situation, so I can make things better. Or on the other side, I can help them understand how to make things better together and move forward. This is what I want to share with you today. Have an amazing day, day one. See you tomorrow.